Hi, Rough Country. Here's my nomination. I really hope that you can consider my husband, Brandon Barberina, to be the winner of your competition right now. This is my husband's first Jeep. He got it when he was 15, and needless to say, it's when his Jeep obsession began. When he was 16, he bought himself this Jeep Cherokee. This picture was taken before he put the EXO cage on it. But after he sold this Jeep Cherokee, he bought himself the Jeep that he will never forget. That right there is his Jeep Renegade. He felt a connection to this Jeep. They were just kind of in sync when they would four-wheel. I met him in this Jeep when I was 15 years old, and we used to four-wheel at least 2 weekends a month. And when we were 20 years old, we found out that we were expecting our first son. We decorated his entire nursery with Jeeps, and we bought him his first little Jeep toy. So when my husband found out that we were having a baby, he decided to purchase a 2008 JK so that we would have a more newer and reliable Jeep to four-wheel, since now we were going to be bringing a baby along with us. Sadly, that meant he had to sell his beloved Jeep Renegade so that he would have the money to fix up his new JK. Our son Bradley was born with an unknown metabolic condition. He never left the hospital, and at just 61 days old, Bradley passed away. After his funeral, we planned a four-wheeling trip in his memory, and here we are celebrating our son's short but beautiful life. Just weeks after our son passed, we found out that we were expecting our second child, but this time a baby girl. Our daughter Bella was going to be raised as a Jeep enthusiast, so we bought her a Jeep stroller and a Jeep baby carrier. Don't know if you can see it, but right there it says Jeep, and that's her little carrier. We soon realized that the JK was going to be too small for our family, so we purchased a 2009 JK Unlimited, and of course we equipped it for four-wheeling. When our daughter, Bella, was 5 months old, she was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy, which is the #1 genetic killer of babies under the age of 2. Bella passed at only 9 months old. I couldn't stand to even look at the back seat of our JK Unlimited, so my husband traded it in on a sports car that had no back seat. He did this for me, so that I could focus on coping, rather than looking at a back seat and reliving everything that I had lost. A year after buying the sports car, we were blessed enough to find out that we were having a healthy baby girl. With no family car, an empty bank account due to both funerals that were just 19 months apart, 2 years of medical expenses, and 1 lost job due to the economy, my husband selflessly traded in his JK to buy me a 2011 Jeep Liberty, which would become our family car. He then sold a sports car so that we would no longer have the monthly payment, and he went out and bought himself a 1989 Jeep Cherokee. It's nothing special, but it has four-wheel drive, which allows us to do some four-wheeling. Not the kind of four-wheeling that my husband is famous for, but it's better than no four-wheeling at all. This is our healthy daughter, Bianca. As you can see, she's wearing a shirt that Daddy made for her that has a little Jeep on it, and even though she's a girl, she has a Jeep walker that her daddy is teaching her how to work on, so that when she's 15 years old, she can install her own lift kit and change her own oil. As you can see, my husband, Brandon, is a remarkably selfless and family-oriented man. Please, Rough Country, consider him for the lift kit and tire combo giveaway. I've never known a father who has sacrificed so much of what he loves for his family. My husband always put us first. The cards that we were dealt weren't easy, nor were they cheap. But my husband did what a good father has to do to make sure his ailing kids had everything that they needed and that their little lives were as happy as they could possibly be. And now that we have this gorgeous, healthy, future Jeeper on our hands, we would love to raise her the way any Jeep family would. In the snowy mountain tops, on the desert trails, and in the back country of all good four-wheeling locations. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and I really hope that you can consider my husband, Brandon Barberina, to win this competition, because we could really use it, and it would really be such a blessing for our little family.